you currently need to hire right now, but you are feeling overwhelmed, you don't know where to start from as a creative, because guess what? You have a couple of creative tasks to complete. You also have a couple of managerial, entrepreneurial things to do, and hiring is not even in your radar, but you need the hands. I know how you feel, and I'm here to tell you that I have a simple hiring systems and I want to share with you and walk you through it. So let's get into this video.
Love yours.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Uchechi Ihoma. I'm a creative business consultant, creative entrepreneur, marketing specialist. I run my marketing agency, Content Curated, based in Lagos, Nigeria. And if it's your first time subscribing to my channel or tuning in, thank you so much. I share about creative businesses, so from systems, structure, strategies, and a little bit of faith here, lifestyle there sometimes, because I'm just a girl who loves Jesus, right? And to my OG subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. I am so excited to have you here again. You guys are the real deal. Like, you are the real deal. So today's going to be very interesting because I know my creatives out there are overwhelmed. You probably want to hire, you need help, and you don't have HR on your team. So it's almost like, oh my God, how am I going to solve this out, right? I want to share with you a step-by-step, very simple hiring systems I use for my business. And guess what? I also have a plugin template for you. So one of the things that I always tell creatives is, see, don't hire. Don't hire if you're not ready to systemize. Why? Because when you hire people, you are automatically responsible for them. You're responsible for the experience they have being your staff. You're responsible for the way they feel when they work with you. And I get it that most creatives have never actually worked like a proper 9 to 5 or like a corporate space where they experience the whole team of onboarding and management and just get through to see how things are done step by step. And this is something I've done over time with my business, right? To put in system structures to make hiring smooth for myself as the business owner, for the company, and also for the people that we will be employing. Because you also need to impress people and they get excited to be working with your business, right? Okay, so let me get into it. The first thing in this systems template, I'm probably just going to share it, but I'll blow out some things, right? Because this template is for sale. So the first step is the hiring. Under the hiring is where you have to like define the role. You have to create the JD. Problems most creatives have is that they don't even know how to put the job description right to attract the right candidate. Once in the hiring stage, you want to use things like Google form or type form, so how to call it like applications. I always advise creatives, don't ask people to send you an email because your email might just be a mess or you miss out a couple of things. Have like an application process, and a very easy thing to do, just use like a Google form or type form where you have like a couple of questions. Now, the next stage is the interview stage, right? This is where you want to interview the selected candidates. In this template, you're going to find things like interview-based questions, interview questions that have like scenario-based questions. So while you're running a business, don't forget that it's a creative business and some things are particular and unique to your creative business. Some certain scenarios of like, how do you manage when a client is not responding to what you're saying? It's just a bit more tricky than the regular corporate work. And also in this template, I've shared a couple of like, interview questions. So you're not missing out. So, and this is where most creatives always miss it. They are hiring based on vibe just because they like the person. Maybe you see her hair is nice or his hair is nice, and you feel like you're hiring from a emotional side. You're not hiring logically and all. This interview question just helps you to hire logically because you are then asking the right questions and seeing who is the right fit for the role. And then once you're done with the interview stage, make offers to who you want to make offers to. Once that is done, the next stage is the team onboarding. In this team onboarding side, you have the steps from like, sending the welcome email, sending the team handbook. So in this template, we included plug-in emails to send to your team members when you're officially welcoming them to your business. Also a team handbook. Team handbook is very, very important. It has all the rules and regulations. I actually attached my agency's team handbook and it's very robust. It has all the things you need to know for your business, so you're not having people that don't dress up right to work because it's a creative work, or people that are not responding because it's like a remote work. And yeah, because again, as much as the remote work, 9 to 5 is still 9 to 5. You have to be available during working hours. So then it has things to do on your training day and a couple of other things you should do after someone joins your team. And then the last step is like the follow-up and like documentation part. I think most creatives miss this out. You hire people and you just leave them like, to figure themselves out in your business. It is your responsibility as the employer to make sure that you review their work 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, on a yearly basis, on a quarterly basis, so that you're tracking performances and nothing is missing. And of course, if you can't actually do this, this is where again, if you have the capacity, hire like a HR person or like a project manager person. But I know I'm making my videos for creatives who just want to are still kind of like very hands-on on their business, and there are a couple of things you just need to have the right tools and guidance for, and this is where this video is helpful for. Also in this document we have like this documentation part. It's called the dream team side. This is one of my favorite things because most creatives don't see it important. You're building a business and it's so important you build the culture of your business, right? In this documentation you're able to document things. What I would say is ask your once somebody joins your team, send them a couple of questions, like you get to know them questions where they're sending their name, their birthday dates, their address, their account numbers, and you kind of like file this down in this like part of the template. And all what this does for you is when your team members' birthday is coming up, you kind of like know where they live in case you want to send them like a Christmas gift or a birthday gift. And also you have their picture, you get them to upload their picture and just like put it. And also it just has that like it's more like a digital office where you're filing rather than having like physical file or all these office files. You can just use this to document your sorry, I say your customers. I'm always used to saying customers. Document your staff because your staff to actually key stakeholders in your creative business. Okay, so don't forget, like I said, the hiring stage, the interview stage, team onboarding, the follow-ups and the documentation part is all the things you need to know. This is the simple hiring step for every creative. This will help you build your team with ease and your sanity because it's very, very important. So if you found this video helpful, I just want to put you on to don't forget, like I mentioned, the template I shared is available on sale. You can click the description box. It's called the team onboarding and management template. You can put it on Notion, Asana, Trello, any platform. When you purchase it, you're going to get like a CSV file. All you just have to do is plug it in your project management tool. I'll recommend Asana because the Asana I use. I think I should have, or I will make a video of Asana versus Notion so you kind of like know which one is better for you. But yeah, I use Asana, and if you use Asana, just plug it in and you see how smooth it works for your business. If you use Notion or the other ones, fantastic. Still plug it in and it will fit in right and you can get to executing. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, share to another creative friend who is struggling or drowning in hiring process that they just need to figure things out. And I cannot wait to see you in my next video. See you.